The Nature of Approaches and Methods in Language Teaching by Eliezer Jack C. Richards. Approaches and Methods in Language Teaching. Approach is a set of correlative assumptions dealing with the nature of language teaching and learning. An approach is axiomatic. It describes the nature of the subject matter to be taught. A method is an overall plan for the orderly presentation of language material, no part of which contradicts and all of which is based upon the selected approach. Within one approach, there can be many methods. The technique is a particular trick, stratagem or contrivance used to accomplish an immediate objective inside the classroom. It must be consistent with a method and in harmony with an approach as well. Theory of language. Theoretical views of language and the nature of language proficiency that explicitly or implicitly inform current approaches and methods in language teaching. Theory of language learning. Processes and conditions believed to promote successful language learning. Learning theory underlying an approach or method responds to two questions. What are the psycholinguistic and cognitive processes involved in language learning? What are the conditions that need to be met in order for these learning processes to be activated? Learning theories associated with a method at the level of approach may emphasize either one or both of these dimensions. Objectives. Different theories of language and language learning influence the focus of a method. That is, they determine what method sets out to achieve. Decisions about the choice of language content relates to both the subject matter and linguistic matters. Activity types and methods include the primary categories, such as dialogue, responding to commands, group problem solving, information exchange activities, improvisations, etc. Learners' roles. Learners plan their own learning program, monitor and evaluate their own program, are members of a group and learn by interacting with others. Teachers' role. The types of functions teachers are expected to fulfill, the degree of control a teacher has over how learning takes place, etc. Instructional materials define or imply the day-to-day learning objectives that collectively constitute the goals of the syllabus. This encompasses the actual moment-to-moment techniques, practices and behaviors that operate in teaching a language according to a particular method. The use of teaching activities to present new language and to clarify and demonstrate formal communicative or other aspects of the target language. The ways in which particular teaching activities are used for practicing the language. The procedures and techniques used in giving feedback to learning concerning the form of content of their utterances or sentences.